All I have is me. I don't even have any other money. I don't even know why.
We love you, Crystal.
I don't know
On behalf of
why.
your sister and I, we love you. We need you clean.
On the record in state of Michigan versus Crystal Mountain, 2503-401 FY.
Ross Marching up for people.
And Luke Curtis from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Ms. Mountain, who's standing to my left.
You are Crystal Mountain.
Yes, ma'am.
Papers, sir. Looking for here, it looks like back in November of 2025, Ms. Mountain pled guilty to count 2 of retail fraud in the 2nd degree. Count 1 was dismissed. Because my papers are out of order, I'm not sure here, I'm looking. If there was any other agreements as part of that. I do see a request for restitution in the file. That's $267.83 for home goods. The original sentence agreement back then was no upfront jail and a dismissal of an additional file. Of course, since then, Ms. Mountain failed to appear for sentence and did not do her pre-sentence paperwork, so the no jail agreement is forfeit. There's also a bond violation that I believe is set for today regarding Ms. Mountain perhaps getting herself accused of an additional crime that occurred. It occurred maybe before the plea
I believe she set her prelim here.
on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and she had a
so that's
PC.
undisposed, so we probably shouldn't address that right now.
I agree.
Okay. As for the sentence, then here we are. Of course, one concern is restitution. I always have to try to collect that. That's not waivable. It's not dischargeable in bankruptcy. Restitution is something that we have to always try to collect. Other than that, anything else for sentencing, Mr. Marchmina?
Nothing for people.
Mr. Goodrich?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, in reviewing Ms. Mountain's current legal situation, she does have, I think, 3 felony files pending at the moment and a couple misdemeanor files. Her bonds on those cases aren't terribly high, but she's a person that basically couldn't post a $50 bond. So like $1,000 bond that she has in a couple files down at 55th is going to hold her. It's my understanding that they are working on some type of global resolution that hopefully involves drug court and having her screened for that, because I think that's a serious need in this situation. When you look at both the charges in this case and the charges that she has picked up since then, they're very retail fraud, drugs, and resisting, obstructing, and getting arrested for those. By my count, Your Honor, she did 12 days in jail in November and 17 now since she's been picked up on this warrant for a total of 29.
I have 15 now. She got arraigned on the 23rd.
Okay, I was counting the 22nd when she got picked up, but
That still would be.
so that would be 7 in February.
And I guess because she was picked up on a new felony, not necessarily this warrant, or was she just picked up on this warrant? 1, 2,
She was picked up on both.
6. You're right. We'll go 17. I can't do math. Okay. And then I had 11 on the original. You're saying 12?
Yes. Same thing. She was probably arraigned on the 11th, but picked up on the 10th.
Okay. Sorry, digress into jail credit.
So based on that, Your Honor, I would ask the court to consider just sentencing her to time served on this matter, order that she pay the restitution back with the consideration that, like I said, she's going to likely remain in jail for the time being, and will hopefully figure out a path forward with some type of drug rehab on these other files that she has at this time.
Ms. Mountain, what would you like to say today?
I just never been asked that, so
Nobody's asked you what you wanted to say?
ever.
So weird.
I anticipated drug court. I've never been asked for any kind of treatment either, so I'm excited for that at the same time because I have no real like information on what the other side offers. It's recording again. I know I can because I'm a strong woman. I know I have a strong mind. I know I'm educated, not within the system of the schools, but within the streets. In my mind, I know that I'm strong enough to come through this. I just don't understand why I keep slacking every time I get the opportunity to get the chance. When someone says, okay, we're gonna give you this chance, you're gonna show me that you can do it. And then I always curse, pardon me. I always fail. I always kick my ass, do you mind, kind of scenario. And I do mind. All I have is me. I don't even have any other money. I don't even know why.
We love you, Crystal.
I don't know
On behalf of
why.
your sister and I, we love you. We need you clean.
Cause I've never had nobody here for me. So I'm like kind of shocked with that too. And you guys,
You had family that loved you. They're just, your substance use hurts you and it hurts them and it takes a lot of things away from you. So if you can do drug court,
I can't with support. I have no support system.
well, the whole point of drug court, those specialty courts, is I think they offer you a lot more support than we can offer in traditional probation.
Okay.
So that's sort of the point of the specialty court, is they
That's
should
why
be able to
I'm
help.
anticipating. I hope so.
One thing about, court is you have to show up. Can't abscond. So that's true about court with me, and that's true about drug court. They can't help you unless you show up. You cannot just disappear.
Okay.
Sentence for this case is 40 days jail with credit for 29 that you've already served. $267.83 in restitution for home goods. $75 crime victim right fee and $50 statement home cost, because those are two mandatory fees that I cannot waive. Basically, the minimum that I can do. $392.83 total. And I'm gonna order that you report to collections when you get out of jail. So when you get out, you have to set up a payment plan, because as I mentioned, restitution is not waivable, it's not dischargeable in bankruptcy. I have to try to collect it.
Okay.
So when you get out of jail, even if you don't have a dollar in your pocket, you need to come in and see our collections person and set up some kind of payment arrangement of a little bit every month, just to show that you're trying, even if it's gonna take a long time. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna dismiss the bond violation today because I'm not gonna address a case that's pending before the court. Since I
Thank you.
gave you jail, you have the right to appeal. If you'd like to appeal and you need a public defender to assist you, you need to make an application within 14 days. Any questions about that?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Your Honor, can I get the restitution amount one more time?
267.83. And then the other mandatory fees bring it to a total of 392.
Thank you. Nothing else, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tasha. Okay, that's all right.
Apologize, Your Honor, for speaking.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip from TCF Live. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can join us weekdays live, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, right here on this channel.